Hello everyone, back to you with the 16th Christmas 2020 update. So here we go, yeah, it's time to bring you another Christmas update. And yeah, we're really getting on with them now, aren't we? So yes, update number 16. We're with you very, very shortly. And we're going to have a look at the CFSV2, we'll have a look at the extended GFS control run. I'll show you the latest GFS operational and control runs as well. Really, we're going to start moving increasingly towards the GFS operational run within the next update or two. And we will soon be discarding the CFS altogether, I think, probably from around update number 18 or 19 onwards. So we haven't got much more to do with the CFS. And then we will move exclusively to the GFS and we'll try to pin down, you know, the weather in detail for Christmas from next week onwards, I would have thought. So really are moving into the business end of the Christmas updates now, but I shall get on with the latest 16th update for you very shortly. Just say that the first video released today is really, really interesting. The views on that have absolutely rocketed this afternoon because we had a GFS midnight run turn up that showed a bit of a beastly Easterly for Christmas, and so the views on that video have really, really rocketed. If you haven't seen it yet, do have a look at today's first 10 to 14 dayer. It's a very, very interesting video. It's very long, it's over half an hour, but it is worth it. It is worth it, I can guarantee that, if you want to see some wintry charts just before Christmas. Maybe you'll see them on this one though. It's possible you will. You'll find out in a moment. So if you enjoyed the Christmas update, please can you smash your like button, let us know in the comments what you think. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, tell your friends about GavsWeatherVids as well, and get them to subscribe too if they would like to. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much everybody for doing that. Big thank you to our gift maker, Richard. So thank you so much to Richard for the wonderful Christmas updates gift. Everybody loves the Christmas updates gift this year. So thank you so much to Richard for our Christmas 2020 updates gift. If that doesn't get you in the mood for Christmas, I don't know what will. So get yourself like a mince pie or something and maybe a glass of mulled wine. And here we go. We're going to do the 16th Christmas update for you right now. So, we're starting off with CFSV2 9 monthly forecast. We've had throughout all of these updates so far. The midday run, the 12Z, generated midday yesterday, which was, of course, the 6th of December. We always use the same run all the time if we can, and then we can't be told off for cherry picking any outcome. It's purely the way the chart's coming out as we are doing the videos. So, this is the midday 9 monthly CFSV2 forecast, generated midday yesterday, and yeah, we shall get on it for you right now then. We're at metroseal.fr. So, this is it then. 18th of December, we've got high pressure to our south, covering most of central Western Europe. Low pressures to the north. We're bringing up a mild, sort of southerly to southwesterly wind. Let's see what's going to happen after that then. So, low pressure comes rattling through, absolutely rattling through, bringing a spell of severe gales to the north as we go through to the 20th of December. All looking very flat and rather mild as we're up to the 21st of December with the CFS 12Z. Let's see what happens after that then. So we're heading towards Christmas now, and we're still looking up. This is 22nd of December. High pressure is still to our south. Low pressure is still to the north. What is happening is that high pressure is turning us increasingly drier. So yes, we're drying out, but we're looking very mild here with a push of winds from the west and from the southwest as well. So a mild Christmas Eve, temperatures probably widening into double digits with that. And yeah, very mild Christmas Eve. That carries on into Christmas Day as well. Very mild for England and Wales on Christmas Day. A little bit more unsettled though up across Scotland. It's mainly dry across England and Wales as well too. A little bit more unsettled across Scotland. All areas are mild. That's Boxing Day. again, very mild and mainly dry. So all three, Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, they are all very mild and dry, with high pressure sitting just to our southwest and pulling up, wafting up southwesterly winds. Right, we go beyond Christmas with CFS V2 and we're starting to turn more and settle now. Still mild though, still those southwesterlies keep coming. So this is very mild through the Christmas week on this CFS V2 run. But increasingly unsettled perhaps. We're moving up to New Year and still low pressure is keeping wind in from west-southwest. It is turning wetter and windier, possibly even a little bit stormier as we're moving into the New Year. With deep low pressure to our north and to our west as well, actually turning quite stormy there as we reach 12th night, which of course is the 5th of January. 5th of January turns stormy and a little bit colder as well for the northern half of the country, but the main thing is the horrendous winds, of course, and on it goes with this Atlantic onslaught through the first half of January. So if you want anything cold, then get behind the sage long, because there is nothing cold in there at all until possibly we're coming to the middle of January. Now again a Scandinavian high going. And here we go. So in come the easterlies then in the second half of January. And yes, we unleash the beast. We unleash the beast a few days into the second half of January, but only temporarily. And then we're back into those westerlies again. Right, that's where I was going to go with that, because we're well beyond Christmas with the CFS. So let's move over to the GFS extended control run. So the control run of the GFS is now extending out to like 3-4 weeks, I think. 4 weeks, I think it is. So we'll have a look at this. It was generated, at midnight on Sunday. There's a 24-hour delay on these charts appearing at Weather Central and places like that. So this was generated midnight on Sunday, but it is like the latest one that we can see. So let's have a look at this then. The extended GFS control looks like this. On the 18th of December, we have high pressure to our south and low pressure to the north, and we're bringing in a reasonably mild westerly wind. We go through to Saturday the 19th of December, high pressure increasingly ridging up from the southwest. It's pretty mild, but we have got a ridge over Scandinavia, but wants to start trying to push colder easterlies our way. That's Sunday the 20th of December, high pressure ridging through the UK, going up to Scandinavia, connecting back to the Siberian high. And so, by the 21st of December, the extended GFS control run is trying to get the wind into the east, and it's trying to pull in much colder air from the east. However, it doesn't come off, so the high pressure just sort of collapses down into the country from Scandinavia and keeps us mainly dry, quite cold. And for England and Wales, there will certainly be some really quite significant night frost with that. For Scotland and Northern Ireland, it is a little bit milder with those winds in from a southwesterly direction. That's 23rd of December. The eve of Christmas Eve looks cold and frosty for England and Wales, milder. With southwesterlies and outbreaks of rain probably for Scotland and the Northern Ireland. Still an anticyclonic influence on Christmas Eve, but with the wind backing more towards the west, probably stirs up the atmosphere enough for Christmas Eve to be a little bit milder. But again, a lot of dry weather. The emphasis is on dry weather here. And as we go through into Christmas Day, that's how Christmas Day looks on the extended GFS control run. High pressure is away to our west and southwest and sending a ridge into the UK, keeping us mainly dry and probably reasonably mild. I would think you could get temperatures up to around 7, 8, 9 degrees in the east anyway with that. Boxing Day has a high pressure just to our southwest, so we bring a weather system in from off the Atlantic, so that's bringing cloud and rain to the north and west. Temperatures are still reasonably mild, and the high pressure comes back in as we go through the 27th and 28th of December. Again, bring a lot of dry and probably rather colder weather beginning to develop with an increasing risk of night frost. When a cold front moves in on the 29th of December, bringing a band of rain, and behind that we start to pull in some colder air from the north. So as we get to the 30th of December, we've got a push of cold air coming into Scotland. We'll be bringing some snow with that. A band of rain across England and Wales may be turned to snow on its leading edge. And that's New Year's Eve, looking cold and quite wintry, with winds going into the north. That will bring snow showers to northern and eastern parts of the country, and a proper northerly blast for New Year's Day. So we don't have a cold Christmas, but we do have a cold New Year, with winds in from the north to the northeast. And so that will drive snow showers into northern and eastern parts of the country. We stay cold through the opening days of January as well. We're trying to get a Scandinavian high going. So staying cold with winds in from the northeast, bringing snow to east parts of the country through the opening days of January. Then low pressure begins to come in from off the Atlantic. That probably brings a band of snow by 12th night, 5th of January. A band of snow pushes across the country, and then we start to turn milder from off the Atlantic once again. That's the 6th of January when we're into a slightly milder westerly flow with snow turning back to rain, but still that Siberian high is lurking across western parts of Russia. So we will very soon be moving on to the GFS control run. So we'll very soon, I should say, be moving on to the GFS operational run. So let's just have a quick look at that. And this is the very latest from the GFS operational. With a lot of high pressure around on the 21st of December. That high pressure tries to get itself up to Scandinavia on the 22nd of December, bringing like an easterly wind. Doesn't quite come up, but we finish up 384 hours as far as we can go for GFS operational tonight on Wednesday 23rd of December under high pressure, and it does look to me as though we could be starting to try and drop some much colder air in from the north via this area of low pressure up here in the Norwegian Sea. I think that's going to plunge southwards and try and get wind into the north, potentially for Christmas. As it is, that is an anticyclonic cold and frosty looking chart for the 23rd of December. I'll just show you the control run as well, the latest 12-day control run. This finishes at 384 hours. It's not extended. It only extends. The control run only becomes extended like on the midnight run. But look at this. This is the control run of the GFS. Again, bringing in those bitterly cold easterly winds here. Very similar to what we saw with the GFS operational midnight run, right, featuring today's first video. So low pressure is to our south, high pressure to the north. In come those bitterly cold east winds driving the air in from the Urals, no doubt bringing a lot of snow with them. That's 21st of December. Again, looks really cold. Easterly winds continuing. And, you know, this is really cold stuff leading up to Christmas. There's the minus 10 Celsius iceberg pushing through the country. I'll just show you how it looks at 384 hours. So it's still cold for the 23rd of December with winds in from the east, and yeah, so staying cold and wintry there up to the 23rd of December on the latest GFS control run. The latest GFS operational run doesn't show anything that cold and wintry up to the end of that run, which is 384 hours. But you know, it could increasingly be the case that the GFS and its ensembles are starting to shift to something a bit colder around Christmas. It's possible it is. Right, let's just finish off with gift bed. So that's it for 16th Christmas update. Some interesting sort of possibilities on the table here, not from the CFS. That continues to be a bit of a Grinch, I have to say, in terms of anyone who wants something colder for Christmas. But the GFS data is flirting with something. I think the GFS is flirting with something for Christmas, but quite what it is, we'll have to wait and find out. We will be discarding the CFS very shortly, and we'll be moving primarily to the GFS operational run before too much longer, as we do the final countdown to Christmas, which is usually from around update 18, I think. So it will be very, very shortly. We'll be discarding the CFS. And moving on to the GFS. Right, that's it for the 16th Christmas update bed. So we're going to do update number 17 for Christmas on Wednesday. Of course, live stream on Wednesday as well. So that may be released just before the live stream, like before live stream, may be released after the live stream. But the 17th Christmas update will be with you on Wednesday. So we'll see what it's showing then. For this Christmas update, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.